Part 13, y'all. We on part 13. I'm gonna turn the music down for this one. We on part 13, and I'm gonna elaborate on federal inmates that is automatic. I said federal inmates. Inmates that are automatically federal. They go to the feds automatically. That means DC. I said that means DC and Native Americans. Remember, y'all, I'm freestyling all this off the head. DC and Native Americans, right? Boom. When I say DC, I mean the capital, like DC. DC and Native Americans. The reason why some people can help me out if going off course. The reason why they go straight to the feds, right, is for one, Native Americans are on oil or all reservations. They're called reservations. If you don't know what a reservation is, it's just basically a situation that the government, gave to the Native Americans, for a peace treaty or whatever agreement that they settled on. And some of these reservations, are rich. Some of them are poor. Some of them have casinos on them. Y'all do need to know if they have casinos on them. Those are the ones that are favored. They get checks every month. If y'all don't know about Native Americans, they most of them they get checks every month. Hopi Indians, is you got Lakota. Is so many ones, but you got a lot, and they get checks, and that's called a reservation, and that's basically for Native Americans. And the reason why I guess they go straight to the feds is because they don't have a state jail for them, so to speak, or that everything done on a reservation. Please, if anybody can help me on this, chime in, put me on. I guess because, like I said, they don't have a state facility, and that they're on a reservation, which is federal land still. And I think everything that they do would be considered feds. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I should have before I even did this video, but I was a little excited, right? Because it's the backstory that I want to tell y'all about. Boom. So then you have DC, right? Whether y'all know it or not, DC, if I'm not mistaken, how it was told to me, they had one jail. They did have one jail that was called Lawton, and that one jail was fucking berserk. It was crazy. They had pistols in that biznai. They had fucking COs sucking in that motherfucker, bringing in drugs, real guns, real guns. If you think I'm capping, you could Google that. That shit is real. Lawton. And I guess it got shut down or whatever. So what happened was that being the only jail, um, everybody was sent to the feds. I've met an individual from DC that bust a bottle over a motherfucker head in the club, and got sent straight to the feds. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. How America have all these states, but yet you have DC, the capital, and then a Native Americans that's situated, in small parts throughout the United States. And those be the two individuals that go straight to the feds for any and every, like, that's a little bit crazy that people don't talk about that, or that's not like documented and elaborated on more. But that's crazy to me. I don't know. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Like this, and the backstory that I wanted to get into is pretty much just so happened that those two motherfuckers are crazy. Yeah, DC and motherfucking the Native Americans are cut from a different cloth. The motherfuckers is like that. You hear me? They are brave, bold, they gangster, they are crazy, they are fucking smart. They different, man. They different. Every single time I've seen a DC dude or Native American go in, it's been slaughter. It's been ugly. Bloodshed is DC dudes, they got this thing where they, a lot of militant dudes do it, but this is their thing. They like to pop their collar up, have the scarf. I said the scarf, the towel wrapped around their neck, so any type of neck shots, anything, they'd be all right. They'd be covered up. Have the towel wrapped around their neck. Damn, they have fucking shit wrapped around their arms, but you can't see it because they got the long sleeve on. Motherfucking boots on, boots laced all the way to the top. I'm talking about super choking, shrugging them motherfuckers, right? Laced up to the top and just going straight metal. I done seen a DC dude disarmed. That was the first time I've ever seen that. That shit was like a movie. I was like, this the fuck is this fake? Is this real? This motherfucker pulled the knife out on the DC dude in the kitchen. I'm like, oh shit, this is a suicide move. And I knew it. If he's doing it in the kitchen, that means he don't give a fuck. So I knew right then and there, this is all bad. Man, he pulled that knife on that DC dude. DC dude looked at him from his tray, looked back at his tray, looked back at him. Hey, it say, son, what you trying to do with that knife, son? He said, you bitch ass nigga, da, da, da. That's all I heard was bitch ass nigga. I don't know how the DC dude got up. I don't remember how he got up. I just remember seeing that dude get the shit beat out of him. Took the knife from him, beat the shit out of him, didn't stab him up or nothing. And they came rushing him. He was like, hey, look, listen, that's his knife. I took it from him. And they still rushed him, grappled him down or whatever. And then when they seen it on the camera or whatever, they released him. Just off the strength that he could have killed him. He could have killed him. He could have disarmed him. But I seen him, I was like, what? How you let that man take that knife from me? What the? I'm too scary. I'm not that crazy with knives. I'm not too cool with that pushing a knife in a person. I'd rather, but you can't take no damn knife from me. I'm too scary. You got me fucked up. You take the knife from me, I'm dead. I came to kill you. You have a right to kill my dumb ass now. You think I'm gonna let you take the motherfucker away? But long story short, that's why a lot of them put the shoestring. They make a hole inside the knife, put the shoestring in, be able to tie it around their wrist so they have it around and won't be able to fall or nothing. They're still having it in their possession. If they get knocked out or fall and slip or whatever, the knife won't go. And then now Native Americans, they're crazy. They get busy. They love pushing knives. They the best manufacturers. They make knives. They'll go to the hole. I done seen natives go to the hole just to take the slabs, the metal slabs, off of the shower. I done seen them do that just to take the fucking metal slab and make maybe like 4 knives, make like 4 slabs out that bitch. Just go to the hole on purpose, just to make knives. Crazy motherfuckers. One story with Native Americans. Native Americans is too funny. They get drunk, right? And they get drunk. When they get drunk, they buy a whole batch. I used to make wine specifically for like Native Americans. Like it used to be a batch for them because they're gonna buy the whole thing, and then I have a whole nother batch for. So I'll never forget this shit. We making wine, and I'm still learning at the time. My stupid ass decides to go and put Welch's grape jelly with Welch's grape soda. Listen to me. Welch's grape soda and Welch's grape jelly inside the same batch. Mistake. High content of sugar. It was so much sugar in it that it turned over to so much alcohol. It's so pure. Yo, people with Strobe. Damn, I'm name dropping. This should be crazy if you ever get this video and see this shit. Strobe from Wilmington, Carolina. Wilmington, Carolina. Yeah, Wilmington, Carolina. Strobe. Marcelli, he drunk that shit. No lie, no cap. Shitting in the toilet and throwing up at the same time, trying to make the throw up go in the toilet, but it's landing all in his lap. Sorry, I know that was nasty. Paul's probably edited that. But yo, all in his lap, fucked up. It had everybody going crazy. Dude from Las Vegas, dude from Las Vegas, stripped naked down in Law Library or the movie room. I got the story back. Yo, this nigga down there, LV, this nigga stripped naked. The wine had people going crazy. Word gets across to us, across to the other yard that, we got the fire. Purple Punch. Man, natives came over. I'll never forget this shit. He came to the gate. It's like, yo, Cold Chinks out. I don't remember who came and got me. I came running out to the fence. What's up, bro? It's like, yo, you got the fire? Got the like, yeah, what's up? What y'all want? It's like, man, give me 5 gallons. This motherfucker ain't asked for a pouch. He ain't asked for a neck. Or a neck is be a little small a little 2 book, little cup, a little small cup. This motherfucker asked for 5 gallons. That's a batch. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, oh my God. I don't have that much. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I can make some more. But I'm like, yo, I tell him, like, yo, look, listen. I got a couple necks over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get right back at you. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, oh, cool, bet. What you got now? We need something now, yo. You know how they talk. We need something now, yo. Like, all right, cool. So go bring them next. All right. Get the books. Yo, I'll never forget this shit. I'll go inside. I hear the deuces go. I hear the deuces go off. Deuces go off. I'm like, oh shit, it's going down. Boom, I'm happy because I'm like, boom, I got all the wine off, but I still got paraphernalia. I still got this big ass fucking germ. We call it a germ. It's the leftovers, the pit, the fruit, you know, and all the leftovers, remnants of the actual wine making process. So I still got, you know, paraphernalia. So I'm like, damn, so I gotta get shit straight just in case. I look out the window. Tell me why I look out the fucking window. And the same Native Americans that just bought the wine from me is in the go karts. I call them go karts. I don't know the name. In the mini carts that the COs is supposed to drive you around when you injure yourself and take you to medical, things of that nature, right? Same thing like on football when y'all see them ride off. It's the same thing they do in prison. The fucking Native Americans is inside this motherfucker driving it drunk as a motherfucker with the CO on his ass trying to catch him, and they are correct. The funniest part about this shit was not that they did it. It was that they was laughing. They was so oblivious, yo. They are fucking cracking the fuck up, laughing. Ha 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 ha. You can hear them laughing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? What the hell is these? Too through, man. Too through. Natives are fucking crazy, man. They're crazy on both sides. Like I said, I ain't gonna elaborate too much. We're gonna go into part 14. I don't know what we're gonna do on 14, but I'm gonna keep on running it up to 15, like I said. And I appreciate all of y'all. Stay tuned. This was a good video, man. It's 11 minutes. Appreciate all the love. If y'all can hit the subscribe button if you're new. If not, hit the like button. Vibe with your boy. I'll be back with part 14. As I always say, secure the bag, secure your family, stay brain stuff. Oh, y'all probably tired of hearing that.